Hey guys, Robert Webb here with the Destination NJ home selling team. Today, we're going to dive deep on the December 2020 housing data for Bridgewater, New Jersey. And at the end of the video, we're going to take a look at some of the most unique and cool properties on the market in Bridgewater. This is a monthly series that we're starting, so if you want to keep track of the Bridgewater market and what's going on with the housing data, make sure you subscribe down below so you can see every single month when we release data. And before we jump in, I want to invite you, if you have any questions about this data, the housing market, what's going on, what's the buying process, how do I get my home ready, I want to invite you to call the number on the screen right here and talk to me. I'm always here to help and I can't wait to hear from you. Now, we're going to take a look at two different parts of Bridgewater. We're going to split this into single family data and then townhouse and condo data. Now, let's start with the single families first. December 2020 saw 16 new single family homes come on the market, but a whopping 42 contracts were signed, which is a 40% increase over this time last year in 2019. The other big thing to look at is days on market. In December 2019, we saw an average days on market for single family homes of 41 days. In December 2020, the number was 38. Even though it doesn't seem like a huge difference, the trend is going downwards and it means homes are selling even quicker. The average list price for a single family home was just under $700,000 and the average contract price in December 2020 was $566. Meaning that people are listing a little bit higher, but those sweet spot homes right there in the 5s and 6s are flying off the shelves. Before we move on to the townhouse and condo data, I just want to let you know that we have some other market data updates that we're going to be doing monthly. If you have interest in learning a little bit more about the Hillsborough or Basking Ridge markets, you can find those videos linked down below, as well as what we're calling the Heart of NJ. We're going to be taking an overall look at Somerset, Hunterdon, Morris, and Union County data that people really are gravitating towards during 2021. Now, let's switch gears and take a look at the townhomes and condos in Bridgewater for December. Only 3 homes listed on the market in December, and compare that with 22 contracts being signed. So the buyers are absolutely out there. And then we take a look, and it's a little bit different from the single family market. The average days on market for the townhomes and condos was 40 days. And finally, looking at the average list price, which was $185, and that number seems pretty low, and it might have to do with the fact that only 3 listings came out this month. But when you compare that with the average sales price of those 22 homes that sold, it was $355,000. So we have all the data. What does it mean? I think one of the most interesting things is the difference between single family homes and the townhouse and condo market for December. You saw a lot of single family homes come on, but not a lot of condos and townhomes. I do anticipate that coming up substantially in January 2021. But we do see the buying power of both segments. They're going to continue to rock and roll into December 2021. The fact is that more people were buying this December than last December, meaning the market is continuing to get hotter. And now we're going to take a look at some of the coolest houses that are currently on the market in Bridgewater. We're going to look at the most expensive, the most square footage, and our current most favorite / unique property. Let's start with the most expensive home on the market. 600 Emerald Trail in Bridgewater is listed at $1.225 million. This home is a beautiful brick front colonial nestled in the Martinsville section of Bridgewater. Once you get in, take a look at this double height living room. It offers so much light, so many beautiful windows. I will say, however, I was a little bit disappointed in the bathrooms in this listing. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some higher price listings come out with some more modern bathrooms in the near future. This dining room is actually a really good example of paint colors. While this paint color could be polarizing and some people are gonna love it and some people aren't gonna love it, what I usually recommend to my sellers is a neutral color that's going to attract 70, 80, 90% plus of people, like a gray or a beige, which is really good in this current market. And the largest house in Bridgewater is 14 Van Nostrand Rise, sitting at 5,850 square feet. This home is sure to impress you. Some of my favorite features about this home, besides the pure square footage, is the stunning 2-story foyer as soon as you walk in. And the square footage on the deck isn't even included in the total square footage. I would absolutely love to have a barbecue on that deck. And the most unique home on the market right now has to go to 1391 Washington Valley Road. It's listed just under $1.1 million and has some crazy features. The first thing we're taking a look at here is this massive paver driveway that you almost never see. And if you wrap around back quickly to the backyard, you see the beautiful paver patio they did to sit out there and relax. But another really unique feature of this home is some of the built-in cabinets and millwork they have, like this custom library they have here, or this stunning mudroom that you could probably just spend an afternoon in. That's how big it is. Thanks for coming and taking a deep dive into the data of December 2020 for Bridgewater, New Jersey. Like I said, we're going to be doing these monthly from here on out. So if you have interest in the market and keeping on top of the housing data, make sure to subscribe and come check the next one out in February. I also want to invite you that if there was a data point that we didn't cover or something that you think we can improve upon, leave it down in the comments below. We would love to bring you the most comprehensive data possible. Thanks so much for checking us out, and I'll see you next month.